No pants needed. We get plenty of traveling with these so-called sisters throughout this entire movie without the need for proper garments. That was a stupid reference to the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants movies.
In the days of darkness, when there is no hope for light, the only thing you can do is try and survive.
The Sisterhood. A post-apocalyptic action movie from director Sergio H. Santiago and producer Roger Corman. I didn't see that coming. The plot. The year is 2021. Maybe I should have reviewed this in 3 years instead. Too late. And man has become the dominant species on the planet, pretty much making women their slaves. That is, except for a group known as the Sisterhood. A group that has special powers unique to each individual. One outsider loses her younger brother and he is tragically killed. Well, that's what loses means. Pretty much. Now she must join the Sisterhood and take down a gang of bad dudes and learn a lesson about not needing firearms or some shit. Meh. Okay, for starters, I really dug the story. The idea of having witches of sorts in this post-apocalyptic setting was cool. However, a lot of things are wrong with this movie. Plot holes, subplots, and plot threads are all ignored in order to wrap up the movie rather quickly. Certain characters have arcs without any rhyme or reason, and we don't get to ever find out what they actually were. I mean, come on, witches that each have their own special power, it's pure insanity, and would have made for a great franchise. They went bare bones cheap with this movie, though. Long traveling sequences and establishing shots to pad out the runtime galore. And as if that wasn't bad enough, we also get poor audio that is sometimes hard to hear, and other times it cuts mid-sentence. Our characters for this movie are not that great. In fact, they are quite bland. Their performances may be subpar, but their sword fighting skills are actually not that bad. That is until one of the actresses literally lopped off a stuntman's finger. She was feeling quite bad throughout the rest of the shoot. Naturally. The gore, the effects, a severed hand, some minor bloody sword slices. There's nothing too much at all. In fact, if they cut out the nudity, this could have passed for PG-13. I only heard one F-bomb too. The effects are very lackluster. There's a scene with mutants that felt very underwhelming. The musical score? Bland, but still fun, if that makes sense. However, it also cuts in and out at inappropriate times. This is a visually pleasing movie with a story that has potential but is never fully utilized. Near the end, it almost won me over, but it fell flat on its ass when it should have been more intense. It's a bad movie, but I have seen worse. Much worse. And this one was at least entertaining at times. Overall, I give The Sisterhood a 1.5 out of 5. I'm Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Entertainment. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below and to leave comments and subscribe.